Mohamed Salah broke the deadlock on 18 minutes by receiving Roberto Firmino's killer pass before chipping the host goalkeeper Dean Henderson. But the Reds' lead lasted all of 8 minutes as their host equalized through Mason Greenwood's cool finish after receiving a long ball from Marcus Rashford. Rashford scored himself just after halftime as he capitalized on Rhys Williams' legs, defending to steal in behind and to find the bottom corner Alisson's net. Jurgen Klopp's side struck again just 10 minutes later than Salah completing his brace with a tiny close-range strike that was teed up once again by Firmino. However, United snatched a victory in the final stage on the tie with Bruno Fernandes' free kick delivering a killer blow to the Premier League champions. Last week's Premier League clash between these sides failed to match the heat. The Anfield stalemate was an uninspiring war of attrition which made a mockery of its huge billing as one of the most anticipated contests of any given season. In contrast, once Mohamed Salah opened the scoring here, the KG opening exchange became a distant memory and gave way to a more end-to-end affair. With perhaps less to lose in a FA Cup tie, both United and Liverpool's counter-attacking styles made for a more open and incredibly entertaining spectacle. From Jurgen Klopp's perspective, he will be largely pleased with how Alisson and his defense repelled United's constant threat on the break for the most part. In attack too, there were signs for optimism with Salah's goal in each half blustered by the trademark creativity of Liverpool's fullbacks slowly returning. While he won't be pleased with the outcome, the Liverpool manager can at last take more positive from this game than last weekend's draw at home. So far this year, Liverpool have added a whole new meaning to dry January. They are yet to celebrate a Premier League goal in 2021 and have now exceeded the one competition where goals have still flowed in the new calendar year. But despite their recent rout, there were clear hallmarks of the fearsome front line, which many have grown accustomed to seeing week in and week out. Salah took the plaudits by being back to his devastating best, but similarly promising was the display from Firmino, who set up both of the Egyptians' goals. His exquisite through balls cut United open in the was the most impressive Liverpool's attack has looked since last month's vanquishing of Crystal Palace. With Tottenham, Manchester City and Everton on the horizon, Klopp can at least take hurt from some of his front men finally rediscovering their Midas touch. Last year, Rhys Williams was enjoying a loan spell at Kidderminster Harriers. Since that stint in English football's 7th tier, the centre-back has been propelled almost instantly into the firing line by Liverpool's defensive injury crisis. Such a leap is daunting for any youngster to make, so it is hard to expect too much of Williams given his lack of experience beyond the National League North. But in his 12th Liverpool outing this term, Williams did little to stake a claim as Fabinho's long-term partner, while Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez remained injured. His lack of pace was exposed particularly by Marcus Rashford, with United's number 10 punishing his elementary mistake by netting early in the second half. Recently, with Liverpool struggling for goals, it could be argued that Klopp is overcomplicating by playing two central midfielders at the heart of defense. While Fabinho has settled, Jordan Henderson does not appear fully comfortable, and the consequent midfield reshuffle may have contributed to the goal draw. But when players naturally to the role like Williams endure as a difficult an afternoon as he did, Klopp trying square pegs in round holes is understandable. Delivering a Champions League and long-awaited Premier League title in the last 2 years means Klopp cannot be overly criticized for his Anfield record so far. But if there is to be one tinge of disappointment, it is that Liverpool have failed to progress beyond the FA Cup's fifth round under his 5-year stewardship. Previously, he has been guilty of putting the competition on the back burner by fielding under-strength squads to prioritize matches with greater consequence. There was no such case at Old Trafford in selecting the strongest lineup currently at his disposal, and the defeat certainly was not for lack of effort. But Liverpool losing momentum and struggling for confidence in the league meant an FA Cup win over United could have presented just the tonic they need. Having delivered such an improved performance on recent games, it's hard not to see this latest cup exit as an opportunity missed for Klopp and his side.